Once again, I want to thank everybody for helping me. I put up an OMG video. I'm taking that old one down because I feel like I was sort of wrong on some things, and if nothing else, I now have much better info thanks to the feedback from you. You guys, some of the comments helped me learn some things, pointed me to other things to read. I did more research, and I'll tell you where I'm at. I mean, first, one of the problems with me on the OMG is that I'm personally offsides in that I have a rule: I don't buy anything. I don't like to invest in things until they've launched. And it really hasn't launched yet. And so it's sort of not my, what I usually do. Now, on the other hand, I already own some, so the question becomes, do I sell it? And I just as I don't buy until I'm done researching, I decided I'm not going to sell until I'm done researching. So I want to update you with what I understand now, and maybe I still think I need more feedback to understand, because I'm not the best, as I've said before, at predicting what something is going to be like when it launches. I much prefer I can figure things out once they have launched. So I do need some help here. So first thing, I think I was a little bit... So OMG is not behind schedule, or I don't remember what I said in the last video, but they're sort of ahead of schedule. They were going to launch on Tendermint and then move it to Plasma, but Plasma's ahead of schedule, so they're going straight to Plasma. So... But my question is, that I don't understand, is why do I care about OMG launching this decentralized exchange on Plasma? Why do I care? Why should I care? There are many decentralized exchanges out there. Is this just another one? If it's somehow better than all the other ones, why? Now, one thing might be, well, scale. It's on Plasma, so it can scale and it's really fast. But where are they going to get the volume? The problem with most decentralized exchanges isn't scale, it's no volume. You don't need scale when you don't have volume. Will they have volume? My initial love of OMG was the idea that they have existing, Omise, the parent company, has existing volume with a lot of big partners, and they merge that with a crypto platform. But now what I'm seeing is they have that separate company, and they're building this other thing for a long time before they merge it with the existing e-commerce business. Sorry, yeah, with the traditional processing business. It's not going to be merged with this crypto thing for a while. I mean, that's one question. When does that happen? That isn't now, right? That's later, and I don't know when, and that's what I was originally excited about. Why should I care about this launch on Plasma? And you know, and if the thing is scale, I mean, Stellar has a built-in exchange already up and running. It looks like it will have volume. Why would someone go to this Plasma OMG exchange instead of Stellar? And sorry to be pounding you with questions here, but you know, another question would be, does the decentralized exchange on Plasma, OMG's decentralized exchange, does it need to have volume before they integrate with the existing volume that they have in their existing credit card processing business? Because if it doesn't, then the volume story that I like is still there, and it's just a matter of time. But if they have to get volume first on this exchange before it will work, then they have a chicken and egg problem that I'm not sure they get out of. And normally, I don't waste my time with these questions because I don't invest until I see it working. But here I'm already in and I have these tokens. So the question, I had this later, but I'm going to talk about it now, or should I? Hold on. Well, I'll go in order of my notes. Sorry. So I don't really see the OMG vision. And let me say, I don't know where I put in my notes here, but I mean, I love the team. It's definitely respected, quality developers. You know, they get the Ethereum vote of confidence from Vitalik and others. And Plasma, I mean, it looks technologically like they're on target. But I kind of don't get it, and so I see it as the fact that I am confused means one of these three things, okay? One might be they're just not great at communicating, and I think they could improve. You know, the whole honte and tesuji, like, I don't know, use terms, speak in English, like make it simple, something that everyone can understand immediately. Like the title of the next stage should, describe what it is you're doing. Honte, what is that? Tesuji, and I understand they explain and whatever, but so maybe I don't get it because they're not good at communicating, or maybe I don't get it because I'm simply not knowledgeable enough to see it before we get there, and that might be the case. This is why I don't buy until things are launched. And some things, like honestly, Amazon, and maybe it was because I was sort of a competitor with them and I had a bias to not think it would work. For a long time, I was like, oh, Amazon, that model doesn't work. What are they doing? They're stupid. And later I realized I was wrong. So maybe I'm just not smart enough to see the logic. And the third possibility is maybe there just isn't anything that interesting here. Maybe they're just all super tech nerds who are going to create something that nobody uses. Maybe they will build it and no one comes. So I don't know. These are the questions I wrestle with. Now, so I own some OMG. Not a lot. I tell you and when I tell you what to own, again, I don't tell you what to do. I tell you what I'm doing so you can learn from it. I'm not a financial advisor, blah, blah, blah. But I say Bitcoin 50%, Stellar 30%, Ethereum 20%. Now I think it's maybe 1% and change OMG. Maybe it's 2%. I don't know. It just went up a lot. Maybe it's 2% now. Anyways, so what do I do? Why should I hold it instead of just selling it? Because I'm confused. And I'm holding it right, at least for now, for a couple reasons. One, as I mentioned, I'm still researching. I'd hate to sell it, do this video, and then I realize it's great, and then I gotta go buy it back. So, one is the market seems to still be valuing these not yet launched dream tokens very highly, of which Omisego OMG is part of that genre. And so until I see the ones I've talked about that I don't like, Bitcoin Cash, IOTA, Cardano, I hate to say, I don't see these are like dreamy not launched things. As long as those are very highly valued, why wouldn't OMG be highly valued? So I'm not too worried about it going down right now because sort of, the shit coins, and this is not OMG is not a shit coin, it's just more speculative because it hasn't launched yet. So as long as shit coins are doing well, I'm not too worried about it. The other thing is the hard spoon, which is simply, so now this is another thing, Cosmos. We're gonna get, if you own Ethereum and you're not in the exchange, so if you have Ethereum tokens or OMG tokens, make sure they're not sitting in the exchange, because within a month or two, you're gonna get free Cosmos tokens, as long as your OMG and Ethereum tokens are just saved on the blockchain. The MyEther wallet is a tool, myetherwallet.com, and there's other videos, and that's a whole other topic. I may do a video just to warn people to do that so that you get your free Cosmos tokens that are coming. So what was I going to say about that? Okay, so what Cosmos is going to do is look at what everybody has with OMG, and I think they're just going to give you some proportional amount of Cosmos tokens. I don't know exactly how they're doing it. Sometimes they just say, if you have any, we give everybody the same amount. Or it can be proportional. It's like, if you have a lot of OMG, then you get a lot of Cosmos. And if you have a little, you get a little. I don't know how they're doing it. And I also read that they're also giving tokens to people who own Ethereum. So I own both, so I'm going to get a decent amount, I guess, of Cosmos tokens. So what is Cosmos, and why should I care? So, another thing, just another trend that I think is exciting is the idea of proof of stake for securing the blockchain network instead of proof of work. So instead of mining to prove that you have a vested interest in the network and you're doing the right thing, or instead of mining to incent you to do the right thing, there's proof of stake to incent you to do the right thing. People have been working on this now. Ethereum's been working on it. OMG is working on it, and there's Tendermint, which is another platform that I barely understand. You know, I've read a little. It's sort of new to me. I haven't been studying it for a while, and it's, like I said, I'm not good at like theory. I'm much better at analyzing, running businesses than I am at understanding how technology will be great. So anyways, Tendermint is another proof of stake system, and then they've maybe you can, I can't remember. Forget about, so Tendermint, the people on Tendermint are working on Cosmos. I think it's real. So Tendermint, I believe, is a proof of stake consensus mechanism that's sort of a standalone and can be used for other blockchains. Might be wrong. I'm not sure. Then Cosmos, and from what I can understand, it's sort of like there's a sort of a consensus hub that allows blockchains to come off of it, and it's like you're going to be able to create your own blockchain easily. They say just like you have ERC20 tokens coming off of Ethereum on a standard protocol, you'll have able to make your own dApp on protocols. So listen, I'm not going to try to explain Cosmos Hub, and if anyone has an easier way, or you can point me to good materials on how to understand it, that would be great. Bottom line is, you know, the founder, Jay Kwan, I listened to him in some talks, smart guy, and he's with the right people. You know, he's, you know, Joseph Poon, and he seemed to be on the same page. Joseph Poon, this guy, you know, he wrote the Lightning Network, he helped write Plasma. He seems to, I don't think he's working on Cosmos, but they all seem to be on the same page. So the people working on it looks like a good thing, and it's brand new, and so I'm going to get free tokens. So to hold, so OMG, another reason to hold is in a couple more months I get free Cosmos tokens, which probably, I mean, you know, looks like, at least now in this market where everybody's valuing ideas very highly, I would imagine these Cosmo tokens do okay. So then we get free money for that. Now, if I didn't own OMG, I probably wouldn't be making this video, and I wouldn't be spending all this time studying, and I probably wouldn't bother buying it. Especially not now. It just went up so much last week. But as a holder, I'm not bailing right now. Okay, what else? Well, and then also with Cosmos. So Cosmos is this thing, oh, sounds like good technology and great people. What is going to be built on Cosmos that is going to be great? I don't know. So it hasn't launched yet, and then it's going to launch. We have to believe great things will launch on it. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't get it. But again, when I say I don't get it, it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's over my head, okay? But, so, there you are. So that's it. So the quest for knowledge continues. I will try to keep reading about it. If you can forward me good information, I'd love to see more videos. I've seen a few on this. I saw Jay Kwan talk and a couple things recently. I don't think there's more that I'm missing. Maybe I should put the links in of the videos that I did watch, and you can see those. There we go. Looking forward to your feedback.